Good morning! Welcome to more Clangen. I spent way too long making these guys, especially since I really should have saved after making these three, but game crashed because I was trying to mess with calico stuff so I could make Tuna's scale look as good as I could. But all 10 are done, so not too much lost. Now the only thing that I didn't change, because by the time I was done with the sprites, I was dead. I don't know how to change the ages. The ages are just gonna have to be whatever they spawn with. Unless I can find someone that can tell me how to change the ages. But I have learned how to change the traits and the skills, and also some cats have like these little traits down here. I don't think I have my mouse on the screen, so you can't see that. But like how Silverpaw has spawned with the trait Feathered Tail. I'd like to go in and make things accurate. I'm gonna try to look through. I'm gonna have to look through and see personality traits of some of these cats and see if I can match things up. And I'm gonna try to get these traits as fitting as possible. Mostly, I want to do the traits because that stuff gets passed on to kits. I also want to get the fur length and texture correct enough. But that's not always visible, so we'll see. Anyway, I played through Moon Zero. It was boring. Literally nothing happened. Also excuse the random pauses. My throat is not feeling well. It's fine though. It's just the changing of seasons and stuff. But yeah. So, I'm gonna play through the moons. I'm gonna be taking it a little slow because I am writing notes on my other screen for the highlights. But yeah. So, there was no really interesting relationship events that happened. So, on to all this. They did not catch the octopus. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I wish I had better music. I really need to just search through a bunch of copyright-free music. I just haven't had the time. I think that's all the cats. I doubt anything super interesting is gonna happen in the first year. It almost never does. Though, we could get some more cats, and then we will, take a small customization break. What did I just say? Knife Shatter has been touching noses with a rogue. We've encountered Hawkbit. Okay. I'll decide if I want to make them into... I know I have a few people who wanted to start as outsiders. I'd have to go look through. Knife Shatter touched noses with Hawkbit and then immediately slipped on a rock. Lovely. Let's see. Very good listener. Okay. Yep. Nothing. Nothing that interesting. Let's. Oops. Also, I made Latico. I'm dead. Okay. Okay, Hawkbit is just the name. Okay. Hawkbit can stay Hawkbit for the time being. Let's put the apprentices together this time. I'm so happy how these turned out. There were a lot of cats that I tried to add. A few of these were not my first choice. There was one cat, I can't remember whose it was, but I tried my best to add them, but the colors just weren't matching up. And they just didn't look recognizable. Which is the biggest thing that I want. I want them to look as recognizable as possible. Which we'll see. We'll see how that keeps up. But yeah, it can be hard, but it's fine. Let's have Cherry Blossom go on her own today. She didn't find anything. Okay. Okay, it did save. Anyway. Okay. So, Silver Runner has earned his name for his dignity. And Foxpaw was mentored to Ghostpool. Or apprenticed to Ghostpool. Which is kind of funny because that means Ghostpool just got done training one apprentice. Now he gets to train another. Wavestar once again wants to get. This happened in Moon 1. Wavestar wants her wakes her clanmates to exercise. That is not how you spell exercise, but I don't really care. Oh, also, since it's eventually going to be a thing, as the game does what the game does, I will be, if you mention your character's sexuality, I will try to abide by that. Which will essentially just be me breaking up any couples that don't match. If you don't care, then this is mostly just going to be me letting the game do what it wants. But these aren't my characters, so I want to stick to what people are comfortable with. The only character of mine is dead Light Echo, and she can't do anything because she's the Star Clan guide. I forgot to check these. Look at Foxpaw, very cute. Let's see. Guess I'll send Foxpaw out on his own to train. Spotted Paw can go on her own. I think it's her. Then everyone else is free to do whatever. I guess I'll send these 3 out today. Spotted Paw got her name. Also for her dignity. Interesting. Okay. My throat. Foxpaw wants to be closer to Wolf Fluff. Knife Shatter is being mean to Wavestar, apparently. Wavestar keeps asking Knife Shatter to explain a joke, but Knife Shatter just says that Wavestar had to be there, and then Knife Shatter uses one of Wavestar's fears against her. That's very interesting. I like that these three are all together. So Knife Shatter is mean to Wavestar, and then Wavestar yells at Tuna Scale. Let's see. Ghost Pool, laughs at Wavestar's jokes. Silver Runner laughs at Cherry Blossom's joke. Oh, another thing I'm gonna do, because I know the game loves to do it, if, depending on the age gap, I may break up couples. Again, I'm gonna let the game do it at once, but I really don't want, like, a new warrior with someone so much older. Because I know for Silver Runner, Silver Runner could, by the game, be naturally paired up with, anyone up to, like, 60 moons old. So that's like a 1-year-old with a 5-year-old. Which is not what I want to happen. So again, mostly letting the game do it at once, but I'm gonna intervene if what it wants to do is stupid. Let's see. I want to see some of the relationships. That's so funny. I changed their genders and... Interesting. Wonder why it's doing that. Anyway, it's very funny to me that everyone's got a crush on Wavestar. That's making me laugh a little. Okay, let's see. Oh. Our first little kit. So Foxpaw and Ghost Pool find a kit. Well, isn't that a fun start? Here's the little lake kit. Who do I want to add? I think for kits, I have so many entries to go through. I highly doubt I will get through them all. I'll try my best, but I will not promise anything. But for every new cat that isn't like specifically one of those times where you find a loner who's offering to become a medicine cat, I'm going to switch between all of the different, like, if we get an adult who becomes a warrior, I will be switching between my 3 pages of warriors and no preference. Medicine cats will be between medicine cats and no preference, so on and so forth. Hello. Welcome, Dumicia. So, because this cat doesn't have any parents attached to her, Lake Kit is becoming someone new. Who that will be, I don't know. Ooh, how about this one? Okay, that doesn't look like it would be too difficult. There's no, like, still version. Okay. So I think I'm gonna make Lake Kit into Fern Pool's Evening Breeze. They asked that... Well, no, let me look. Let me look through. Because I don't know if that design is going to be feasible. Okay, that was weird. Let's see. They might be feasible. Yeah, they shouldn't be too hard to do. I gotta find where I put everyone. I wonder if I should make this literature public. Because I have, for some reason, I've decided to store the information on Toy House. I just didn't feel like using something else. She is. Let's see. No, yeah, she'll be easier than a lot of the ones I've done. So let's start a base of stir single and ghost. Also, I'm gonna just do this quick. I'm just gonna say, any cat that I am turning into someone's OC, feel free to screenshot. Take whatever clan gen gives me. I don't care. Just like, I don't know. I don't care. Do whatever you want. What did I say? Ghost? Okay. Oh, that's funny. Also, hi Akira, welcome. No, yeah. I think I'm gonna do the grays as white patches. Okay, I'm gonna do mink minimal 4 and then mink 1 should lead to what I want. Now I gotta scroll through all of these. So mink minimal 4. Then mink 1. Blue, no. Gray. dark ash might work. Yeah, Knife Shatter was being mean to Wavestar. The little bugger. That's not too far off. What? They wanted pose 1 or 2. I think 1 works. Oh, they do have... I think this works. Though now I'm kind of doubting if I want to do the patches as white spots or if I want to do them as torty spots. Whatever, this looks fine, I guess. Let's find a good green. That's a pretty good green. Let's see. Okay. No, I don't like that green anymore. That's a much closer green. I may mess around with it. A little bit later. But for now, Evening Breeze is done. Wait, let me look. Let me make sure I don't want the tint. I do want the tint. Tint looks a little better. Okay. So let's change name to Evening Breeze. Done. Click done. And I think everything else looks fine. Okay, let me save the game really quick because if it crashed, I would cry. And look, we still got all these other cats to do. Okay. Wolf Fluff and Fallen Freckle are tents with Vine Clan. Also, I hope the clicking of my keyboard isn't too loud. I can't really control it. It's fine though. Anyway. Ah. I forgot to put on my 2 favorite settings. I need to know exactly how many moons it's been, even though I have it right here on my list. Or on my notes. Okay. Knife Shatter has been nothing but clumsy. Knife Shatter has tripped on a small tree trunk. But he's fine. So, Wolf Fluff is close to Fox Paw. Add that to the lore right away. Knife Shatter is mean to his leader and very clumsy. Let's see. Tuna scale is just not for the new child. Which I think is actually in character for her. Oh, that's kind of cute. Knife Shatter trips and falls, and Ghostpool asks if he's okay. And Cherry Blossom is beefing with a child. I swear I've had that stuff happen a lot more. Maybe I don't play Clangen all that often. It's very much I will hyperfixate on it for like a couple weeks and then we'll go like a couple months without playing a new update. So I don't know if they made the kits more like people or if that's part of the mod, but I feel like with this mod the kits have been like way more in the center of the little relationship statuses. People keep thinking they're cool. My leader keeps being jealous of a child. It's funny. Also, hello, people who have come in. Welcome. Okay. Evening Kit stares at Tuna Scale intently. That's funny. See ya, Icy. Have a good day. Okay. Foxpaw and Ghost Pool. This always makes me nervous. Okay. We're fine. Fallen Freckle and Knife Shatter are fine. Nothing real fun. Lovely. I would like to get through the whole first year on stream. We'll see if I can. We'll see. Let's see. Wolf Fluff had a bad fall. Tuna Scale traveled to Storm Clan and resolved a dispute. Okay. Wolf Fluff eats with Spotted Sky all the time. Hello, welcome. Right now I am choosing... Well, I have to wait till people actually get added to the clan. But I am choosing from random... Or, I'm choosing randomly because I have so many cats. I will try to get everyone's, at least one character for everyone added. Though some are just not going to be possible with what I have at my disposal, customization wise. Lavender Song might be possible. We'll see. If you guys want to, if you have access to the Discord, you can look up Cell's Mega Merge. The Clangen Discord. And feel free to look through the visual guide. You can piece your cat together for me, and that'll make my job a lot easier. Not required though. I can just do it myself. But if you want to do that, you can either message me on DeviantArt, or you can put it in the comments of the original announcement post. You can reply to your own comment. Don't put it in the journal. I'd like to keep that clear of spam and stuff. Just because there's gonna be a lot in it. Anyway, what's happening in the clan? Wolf Fluff seems to like helping out the younger cats. Also, I'm gonna be checking the relationship tab every once in a while. Not this relationship tab. I'll show it off. Wavestar and Knife Shatter were sharing tongues. And they're bonding. They were being mean to each other 2 moons ago, and now it's all good. Ghost Pool and Knife Shatter. Watch the drama. Let's see. People also seem to really like Ghost Pool. Cherry Blossom thinks Wavestar has a lovely sense of humor. Knife Shatter tells a story to Wavestar, and Wavestar suggests how to make it even better. Wow. They're getting along very well. Let's see what everyone feels for each other. I don't know how to edit these. I'll have to... I don't really want to. No need to really edit all this. Cherry Blossom is going to be extremely disappointed, though, because if her and Wavestar end up in a relationship, no they won't, because Wavestar is straight. Same for tuna scale. Tuna scale feels nothing but dislike for this child. And everyone has a crush on Wavestar. Also, I don't know how to make it change. I don't know why the little markers aren't correct. I assume I did something wrong when I made these guys. Or that the game is just a little bugged. Whatever. Let's see. Oh. Unfortunately, it looks like my time is up. Let me save the game. But I'm gonna have to end stream here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Maybe with more Clangen. I haven't decided.